Yeah, I know, dude. We freaking loaded him up, dude. Dude, JJ Watt had like 23 sacks with him this year.
Recess on my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left touchdown.
But didn't you make the field goal?
Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want.
So that means Sergio still has to get a first down to win. Otherwise, he's gonna give him a Hail Mary chance.
They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when I tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle this. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's no need in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on a
dude, fuck that, dude. Dude, if they said my backup running back could get elevated and it's a playoff game, I don't fucking give a shit. Cole's starting the fucking game. He's playing the whole fucking thing. I mean, come on now. It's playoff time, Sergio. It is your backup.
Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash.
Why don't you advance the week, Sergio, instead of being a bitch?
100 yard dash.
Are you gonna play while we're streaming? I'm gonna try to stream it on YouTube. I'm trying it differently since Twitch don't like to work. Yeah. Oh, you fucking crack me up. Dude, I'm not taking easy on you, bitch. Dude, I'm gonna beat the fucking piss out of him, dude. Sergio's about to urinate all over his freaking game room right now, dude.
Guys, last time we were out here, coaching staff didn't like what we saw. You all know it wasn't.
Yellow! Arcelati!
Dude, but Lash lost. Like, did he lose his last regular season game, or did he win it? Because if he won that game, that's the only one he's won in like. Well, no, but like he lost like 3 or 4 in a row at one point.
Yellow!
Yeah. Dude, what the fuck do you want, bro? Why are you all of a sudden being nice, Sergio? Shut your fucking mouth. Dude, they won't. Dude, you exceeded expectations, dude.
Fight down these two. Fight on! Yellow! Arcelati!
Dude, I'm doing my game plan, man. Leave me the fuck alone.
Fight on! Yellow! Fight on!
Dude, they had 20 more than the number 2 team, too. Like, it wasn't even close. It's fucking crazy. Yeah. Dude, JJ Watt, I told you, you had like 20-something of them, man. I love you too, Sergio.
Now that's what I'm talking about, fellas. I don't know what happened between last week and this week, but
yeah, dude, Sergio, I think you had almost as many sacks as you did touchdowns against your quarterback.
Going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop to shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a boss it. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no bombing. Make my mama stop working, that's the
Hey Reggie, I just shared the link.
Everywhere go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm P-P-P-Love, time to bring the bass bird.
Alright, Sergio, let's go. I don't think you have black uniforms.
The young incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were so like Chappelle, so this so perennial.
Hey Reggie, can you see the stream okay? Have you tried to look at it?
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle, so this so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Don't be fucking nice now, you motherfucker. Dude, I've had to listen to you freaking run your freaking mouth all freaking season, dude. All season. So no, man, don't be fucking nice. Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in the sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my win. I don't know why that dude's even right there. I'm about to check my depth chart.
All right, Coach, so this old place not quite done yet. There is playoff football to be played in the East Bay in Oakland, California. Coming up, it's divisional round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Miami Dolphins and the Oakland Raiders. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Yeah. On the weekend.
Check. Tight.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Past the 20, 10, and all the way
Dude, he broke 2 tackles and just ran a
touchdown.
touchdown on the first play.
Saquon Barkley, 76 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
My run defense is horrible.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game.
If I lose against Sergio, I'm going to have to quit my job. I'm going to have to relocate. I'm going to have to do all kinds of stuff, man. I'm going to have to change phone numbers. I mean... No, you've had more yards than that.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go, Lou, lady! Watch the run!
On first down, it's Cole. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Attack. He don't want it. Check. Crunch.
Mahomes going to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Damn.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense,
fuck you, Reggie.
be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll run on first down. Cole takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not
worry,
a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Come on,
and just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's 15. Undercrush.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And Tate's got it. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26.
And you still didn't do shit
And
this
there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much, maybe a yard, and that's all. Credit him with a 1 yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Alert flare. 57 colors.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Well, conventional football,
See how he does when he has to do a full
101
drive.
tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment.
A little bit.
Some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
You got tight. You got tight right there.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
I freaking tackled your dude in the air.
This is on. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Check 43.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. To the 40 and no further, so the razzle-dazzle didn't get him much. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Allen, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight unable to find anyone open.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Allen now looks to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. 3rd down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Hey, Reggie, can you ask Sergio who's winning? Yeah.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, he
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Come, baby. Come, baby. Woo! 49. Half. Shift.
Now Saquon Barkley, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Mike 19. Rip left.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
You don't want to give me the ball there if you fuck up. So you better
boy,
punt
what a
that shit.
tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Check 31.
Allen taking it himself. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Now this time, Allen will throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. That's caught by
Come
his
on,
big tight
Nickerson.
end, Mike Gesicki. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Through one quarter,
Hey, Sergio, if you want to run the fucking clock, just chew the fucking clock, dude. Quit just fucking letting the clock run down, man. You stupid motherfucker. Dude, when you're picking a play, you can hit the L buttons to change whether you want to do no huddle or chew the clock. Stupid ass.
Watch the pass.
Yo, he's playing fucking annoying.
A first down carry for Barkley. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
He's just wasting our fucking time.
That most offensive coordinators are going to tell you,
it works the same way. It works the same way if you chew the clock. No, he's literally wasting physical time because he's an idiot.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Tackles. Regular. 50, Mike's 50. Here I come. Mike's go. 50.
Now Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to have to
stupid.
absorb
Like, I'm
the
literally sitting here like,
result,
why is he not just
unable to hold
chewing
on
the
to
fucking clock? He's just literally counting down the fucking
seconds. This will be the 8th play of the drive.
Slam. Alert. Check three. Go.
On the run, it's Barkley. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They have more people to the
Going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. Allen going to go on 4th down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
That's
On play action, Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Page. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
56. Lucky.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Second down and goal. Allen.
Come on, motherfuckers. Get that shit off.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 5.
Makes the score Dolphins 14, Raiders 9.
No, I am. Yeah. I'm
now
still winning.
After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now a give right side. It's Cole, and he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety. 15. Safety's creeping.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He can run for it, and he will. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now a give right side. Cole. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Oh, let's be clear. His computer got
got a
picked.
few different ways to play it offensively, but this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it, and this time it results in an interception.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn it into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by at Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
You don't want it. Do. Watch twist. Watch twist. Slam.
On third down, Barkley. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on fourth down conversions. And here we go again.
Alert. Safe. Middle. Alert 3.
Allen will look to throw for it on fourth. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. 52 yards. And the Raiders have retaken the lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead is now 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To the air, Allen gets this out to Saquon Barkley. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Throwing again on second down. Allen firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Looking to throw again on second down. Allen looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Oh,
damn it. Come on, Townsend.
The rookie had it and lost it there.
That's 2 dropped interceptions this game.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Of course, Sergio, I'm feeling the same way about my defense.
Off a nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. And again, it's Allen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up
That's the 3rd fucking interception.
How about the defensive stand here from 1st and goal, 3 straight incompletions.
Yeah, like it's crazy.
I think people are wondering why didn't they try and run it at least once in there. But once the first incompletion happened, it's almost like they were committed to throwing the ball from then on out.
Sanders' kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Accept it, Sergio.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Now it's Barkley. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Saquon Barkley saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game as his guys are able to regain the lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's now a 21-16 lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, well, I only have 1 timeout, though.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive? Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as they have taken the lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just 1 play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is,
Still got
a
36
well-deserved
seconds
seat on the bench,
timeout,
a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy who's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
On first down, Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Taco Charlton able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. After the sack on first down, Allen. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 30.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go, here we go. Double tight, guys, double tight.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Got a man, it's caught. Inside
Suck
the 10.
a fucking dick, Sergio.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
I had 1 second left on the clock and I scored a touchdown.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round.
You need one more score to
offense
stay
set
there.
to get this drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. And a great return.
He just scored a defensive touchdown
take him
because
down.
my offensive line can't block. And Cole fumbled.
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
no doubt about it. And you know that's all they discussed.
Overturn that shit.
How can
That'd
we
be
get
so
ourselves
freaking
moving
Thank
again?
you.
How can
Fuck
we get
you,
our team
Sergio.
going?
Fuck you,
This
Sergio.
definitely qualifies.
Yeah. Fucking hell no,
The
I
Oakland
don't.
offense about ready to start this next drive. They're right back out there after watching the fumble go the other way. Still in control of this game, but that needs to serve as a wake-up call because they're not in the clear yet.
No, the message should be
Cole,
clear
shoot that
that
motherfucker.
fortunes can change pretty quickly when you turn the ball over. You've got to take care of it, otherwise that lead could slip away quickly.
A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Now a
Pass
shot
interference, I'll take
taken
it.
on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
36.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there of 20 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing.
he's
But with a guy
shut Cole
like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Rippling. What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy?
On 2nd and goal, Mahomes. He finds Hopkins complete. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way, lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And his kick is good. And that will give them a 12-point lead. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went
my
through.
kicker's going to kick it out almost every time.
Touchback as that sails over the end line.
Well, in the 4th quarter, when I score touchdowns on you, you'll get to return it.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is
you didn't shoot the next 3.
This is a really important drive.
It doesn't matter if you
we
shoot the
often
first
talk
one.
about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. On 2nd and 12, Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
X-factor safety.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd.
Intercept the ball. That's the 5th freaking time.
On the check down.
Good Lord.
Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
I'm like, seriously, I had the most interceptions all season, and in this game, nobody wants to pick the ball.
Almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
I'll tell you what, man,
should have
apparently.
been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Yeah, okay.
Safety creep.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. And he rifles one incomplete.
We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Mahomes to throw. The throw taken in by Cole. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the 1st down marker. Give him 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's the Raiders punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
Well, Reggie's got a point.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. But
Allen cannot get away, and down he goes.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
I'm fucking telling you shit, Sergio. Go fuck yourself.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
I can live with that. Hey, you know what? If he wants to be a dick, he can be a dick.
50. Hey, I'm coming.
Hey, seam 6.
Mike 50.
Throwing now is Allen. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other.
Reggie, I sacked him 2 plays in a row with a quarterback.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. Shedding through the defense. And down he'll go at the 25. For a running back, that's kind of depressing, right? You get all that yardage, but still no first down.
Well, it was a mile, maybe a mile and a half to the first down mark.
You got enough first-round picks
to do it, don't you? So he did all he could to get there. A little disappointing at the end, but boy, they gave it a great effort, didn't they? Got to give him a little respect for that, don't you?
And he really helped his yards per carry average, that's for sure.
Yeah, quietly, he'll take that.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10.
Did you win, Reggie?
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Check.
On the ground, it's Cole. And 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
All of a sudden, Cole had the ball, and I was like, oh, shit.
If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And Tate's got it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
That's some fucking bullshit.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Let's make these babies cry.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now here's Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
So now here comes the field goal team for the third time today. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45.
48-yarder or 45-yarder.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player, but he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Tight dog, 52.
They'll run with Barkley. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Double time. 4 down. Shit.
Hey, home.
Mike 50.
Let's go.
Now Allen. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards, and now a decision here on 4th and 1. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Check.
Allen now on the sneak, and I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Raider D, they get the football back.
Yellow. There's a wide, right?
I got one.
On 1st down, Cole. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Balthema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go long.
You think he's ready to graduate to grown man rules?
Don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
Where you don't go for it on 4th down unless you're losing in the 4th quarter? You think he's ready for that?
Yellow. There's a wide, 80.
They'll run on first down. It's Cole. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got a lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
The Raiders on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 39.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Hey, when you see this, Richie? When you see this?
2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
This will be stopped about
he's not. He's still going to run his fucking route.
8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
That is true.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Mahomes to throw once more. And this is caught.
Oh, touchdown to Cole. Suck a cock, Sergio.
A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs. But the
Unless he gets a garbage time.
These guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. That's
he plays a weird defense.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
No, it's just... I was. But...
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Sergio, I'll give you a perfect example.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
I ran a screen pass in the 4th quarter to my running back. Like, you're running a lot of the same plays over and over, even though they're different plays than last time we played. Like, once they don't work no more, you got to go to something else.
2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter.
You got to try something else, man. Dude, I hardly ever throw screen plays to a running back. I never do that shit. But I was like, you know what? Other pass plays ain't working to Cole, so I'm gonna try.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in, and let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Yeah, I know.
On 2nd and 9. Allen. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Whenever I play Reggie, I'm like, I didn't even know this. I didn't even know this play existed. I'm gonna use it.
Completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Yeah, so Sergio can peep it.
Got 4 down. 50's the money. 50's the money. Okay, just like that.
Hey, Mike 7.
Hey, Mike 50.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 33 yards that time. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath
not yet.
in your
I
coverage.
was hoping he's just a starter. I was hoping
they can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield.
Wow.
And he's got this down to the 35. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin 1st down. Now Allen. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop
He's got timeouts he can
now
be
the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts.
To try to get at least something the garbage.
25 ticks remaining on the clock. Allen going to come to the line here, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Hey, check. Mike 50. You didn't want this.
Spud.
Now Allen again. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Move. 4 down.
Alert. Hey, we got Mike 50. Hey, Haywood.
Our time. It's our time. Mike's 50.
Allen to throw once more. And this is going to be intercepted.
That's his 3rd interception.
Abram picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah,
then with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Hey, 57.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cole. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Dude, you ran right by the
freaking at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's got him in. Complete. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will get into the end zone.
It has a lot of misdirection. Like it's got a lot of crossing in it.
This thing
like
is ugly.
So,
it's a tough
another
play.
touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed.
I'm not fucking telling you. The play's been killing you, man. That's my anti-Sergio.
The road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. and they have secured a spot in the conference championship. And now you can start to smell it at this point in the season.
Why don't you Google it and watch a video?
Because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll do it for us.
Hey Reggie, guess how many pass yards I have? I have more pass yards than he had total yards.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders are winners here.
How did he get shut down when he killed you in the passing game? I probably had close to 100 yards, I think. Yeah, that's okay. He scored a touchdown, so you can suck it.
Yeah.
It's alright. That's alright, but you couldn't stop nobody else, so, I mean, it doesn't really matter.
One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream reality, not going back to back. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me last.
You got better, brother.
Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle.
Alright, Reggie, you need to exit out my... Oh, actually, hang on, I need to stop this broadcast. I ain't letting Reggie sneak a peek at what I'm doing here. He is.